Trump is he's a funny kind of genius. He's a real genius, but it's very hard for people to see it. But obviously, he cares about his reelection. He knows that Americans have been driven into 401ks and IRAs. You know, the old defined benefit plans are gone. Everybody's their own wealth manager, and even the people who have wealth managers, they're all robo-advisors. So they're all doing the same thing. So if you understand it, it's very easy to see. And Trump knows that people look at the Dow Jones Index. Now, I know that professionals look at the S&P, I get that, but the popular imagination thinks of the Dow Jones. So he's got to keep the stock market up. The best way to do that, the surest way to do that, is to cut rates. Mm-hmm. That goes back to what we said at the beginning, which is the Fed left that open. They said we're not going to raise rates, but they could cut them. So with slow growth, I think you'll see at least one, maybe two rate cuts. That'll give the stock market a boost. The other thing is calm down the trade wars. Looks like we're literally just days away from doing that with the Chinese. So if you get good news on trade wars and the prospect of rate cuts, that's going to keep the stock market up, and that's going to help Trump's reelection. 2021 is another story, but for 2020, so I would say maybe 40% into stocks, and I like cash too. I mean, you need cash because that gives you the optionality.
Jim, I've known you for many years, and I have to say, I don't think I've seen you this optimistic in a long time.
Well, remember what happened the last time Trump won? The stock market took off like a rocket. So he knows what works. I don't say that Jay Powell's out to reelect Donald Trump. Jay Powell's out to do what the Fed has to do. But what they have to do is cut rates, and that's going to help stocks and help Trump.
Jim Rickards, thank you so much for joining us as part of our Outlook series. I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you in the new decade.
Yep, Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Jim, and thank you for watching. We'll have much more for you, so be sure to stay tuned to Kitco.com.